Good evening to you. It is already the year 2024 for some of you on this planet as I am recording this. And for me here on the West Coast, it is 2313. So what's that? 1113. People have their fireworks going on outside. My dog, Daisy, doesn't want to go outside. She's afraid because of the fireworks. My son and I always went to the symphony with Haley Lauren and had a wonderful performance. And I have some cards. Oh, and I'm Zahra Indigo. And I was thinking that because right now, as I'm talking, there are some people already next year and there are some people still this year or that year and that year, different years, depending on where you are, right? And I mean, we're all really just right now, regardless of what time it says on the clock. So I was thinking I would pull a card to like sum up 2023 so that it can like thank you for everything you did and showed and taught and experienced in 2023. And then another card for 2024. It's kind of like a guidance. So give it a few more shuffles here. And think about this year 2023 as I'm shuffling. From January 1st, 2023 until this moment. This moment that's bridging years. And bridging days. By the time most of you who see this, it will already be 2024, maybe some other time in the far distant future. Or maybe not. We'll see. So let's give it a few more. There it is. Okay, 2023. It's card number 6. Sobek and Horus. It's a little blurry. It wants to focus funny. Okay, so I've talked about these guys before. Reconciliation of opposites. Forgiveness. Understanding. It's number 6. Got Sobek, the crocodile here. And we've got Heru, or Horus, the elder. He's a sibling of Aset and Nasir, who are also Isis and Osiris. He is the sibling of Set and Nephthys, the son of Neith, or Nuit. Nuit and Geb, earth and sky. So that's who he is. And this guy can kind of represent our instinctual mind, our instinctual actions, our instinctual knowing, our survival. This one over here is more of our open thinking, our enlightened thinking, our neocortex, our ability as humans to reason, hopefully reason, to think things through, to see the big picture. Because one of the things about this guy is that he stayed up in the sky with his mama. He didn't come down onto the earth. He's like, I'll stay up here. I'll keep a watch from this kind of meta, far away distance kind of perspective. Whereas Sobek is this crocodile, right? And before the dams went in, first the old dam and then the high dam, which is south of, is both of them are in Aswan, and then there's further dams as you go south on the Nile River. Crocodiles were all up and down the river. Now they live down in the Lake Nasser, which is a lake formed from the damming of the river. And they're fierce. They also have their belly right on the ground, right? Think of their perspective of how they see. Their eyes are there, and their crocodiliness, and their bellies are always in the mud or on the dry ground or whatever, wherever they are, wherever they're moving around, if you've ever seen a croc move around. So his perspective is kind of like right in front of him. So we've got this big view and this like right in front of me view. So I think the most important thing about this card, well, let me say a couple other things. We've got the river, we've got the green, the growing, right, that happens because of the river. And then we've got the desert sands, right? And those sands, like in some places along the Nile, those sands stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. It's a lot of sand. And this water is water that's flowed from all the way down in the south of Egypt, Lake Victoria, I believe. Reconciliation, earth and sky and land and water all reconciliate to allow us to make choices, right? It always comes down to choices. Always comes down to choices. So what do we need to forgive as 1 year ends, right? What happened in 2023 that we need to come to a deeper understanding about? What more can we learn from it? And then if needed, how do we reconciliate? How do we come to a place of forgiveness, of acceptance, of moving forward, letting go of what was, and surrendering into the possibility of what can be? So let's see what can be. I'm gonna put you back in. Like, should I leave it out? Who knows? Maybe we need more of that for this next year, but I think there's another card for 2024. All right, which one is it? I think it's that one. Edit. Huh. I want to see something. Okay, I was feeling like this one was like poking at me, but this one was like, I was feeling it, right? So this one is Khonsu sitting on the moon with his basket of yummy grapes and wheat and such. He has a infinity symbol on his neck, crown on his head. He's riding the waves, riding the waves. He's looking forward, he's looking up, he's beckoning, he's like, here we are, right? Gather what you need, move forward. Says lunar energies, divine timing, blood mysteries. So it's kind of like, as we move through 2024, let's look at the cycles that move through our life. Right? So many different kind of cycles. There's a daily cycle. For some, there's a weekly cycle. Monthly cycles, yearly cycles. Water cycles, earth cycles, life cycles. The waves are kind of big, And it's funny because actually right now the waves down and along the coast and even up here in Oregon, but down into California and I think down to Mexico have been very big waves, fierce waves, stormy waves, waves that are breaching their normal landfall. Okay, and then the other card here that I was like kind of like curious about is sacred purpose. Okay, so here we've got Nuit, the sky goddess with all the stars on her body, and Geb, the earth father, who I just spoke about when we were talking about the other two. We're talking about Heru. We've got the Nile again. We've got the blue lotus here, or the lotus flowers. We've got Ptah, who only speaks what is necessary to create. I think that's something that's so important about him. So as we move through 2024, he's asking us to use our words wisely, to be mindful of what we say, to choose our words with intention, right? Because our words create. Our words are part of a way of creating. And then we've got Anubis. Anubis standing here with his heart open. See something. Yeah, it's like he's got his palm out ready to receive the piece of fruit. I don't know if I can get that there, but there it is. If you have the card, you can look at it closer. Right, and then there's the rainbow serpent. It's a form of wisdom. Oh, and there's the dove. The dove is right up there with other stars in the sky. Okay, so what I see this is saying is that 2024 is a time to come into your truth. It's a time to decide what your sacred purpose is. And it doesn't mean you don't do other things. Maybe you go to a job for, 9 to 5, 5 days a week. Maybe that's not your sacred purpose. That doesn't mean you can't find your sacred purpose, inhabit it, be it, do it, right? Enjoy it, honor it, live it, perpetuate it, be it, find ways to bring it into your world, whatever it is, whatever is your sacred purpose. Some of you know what it is, straight up. Some of you are like, what, do I have a sacred purpose? I think we all have sacred purposes, even if it's just to take a breath. So 2024, Khonsu, right? Ride the waves, watch the cycles, gather what's needed in the basket, welcome, right? He's got this gesture of welcoming and purpose. Heart open, creation with words, nourishment, right? With the tree, wisdom. So may humanity as a whole in 2024 find some I'm gonna put a line there with 3 dots after it. Find some peace, cooperation. Maybe humanity can find some humanity. Maybe we can figure out what that is. All, what are we at now? 7 billion of us, 8 billion of us, 9 billion of us. So let's make 2024 gentle and kind, even if it hurts inside. We can be kind to one another and see the humanity in all humans, right? And we can see the people in the four-legged ones too. Are you a people? Yeah. Yeah. So that's it for now. Thank you for you and all you do to help the whole be whole. I will drop another one of these Anubis Oracle card of the moment readings. Maybe even tomorrow. We will see. We will see. Bye for now.